So let's create a job in Conduit. What we are going to do is we're going to hit New Job and then Job Wizard. We're going to type in an address. We're going to get consent from the customer to proceed, just letting them know we are only capturing dimension data as we scan. From there, Conduit's going to pull in property data available to start pre-populating your job. You can update things, including things like the year that the home was built. For example, this says it was built in 1992, but if it's been recently remodeled and the building materials more closely reflect something like a 2021 build, I'm going to change it to post 2010. I'm then going to hit continue and answer a series of questions about the space. 1 story above grade, a slab floor with block walls. These are recent replacement windows and no fireplaces. The next question is, what is the insulation R value of the ceiling or attic? You'll see it's defaulted to R30 here, and I can either hit select R value to update it, or I can say I don't know. Lastly, I'm going to define the home's ductwork. In my case, it is ducted system in the unconditioned attic. We're going to hit complete job setup, and our job is predefined for us. So you'll see here we have our setup system. We have predefined design conditions based off of the nearest weather station to this address from ASHRAE 2021 design data as in line with code. We have infiltration set off of building age that I can update if I have a blower door test result or additional information. And then lastly, you'll see all of my materials have been predefined. For example, my floors are set to slab. You're never asked what the insulation level is because it's often very difficult to evaluate that. So Conduit gives that to you based off of building codes for that region. However, we can hit edit and we can update this if we have more information. But let's talk about engaging with our customer. So we're all there for a reason. If we tap on our comfort survey, we can document that reason. So I'm here because it's humid and uneven cooling. I'm going to save that down just so I have my notes with me. From there, I might go into our homeowner education modules and start talking about the concerns and sharing with the customer what I know. For example, if they talk to me about short cycling, maybe I share with them what that actually means. Or perhaps maybe I just want to explain what I'm going to be doing there today and talk to them about how LiDAR works, which is quite simple. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the sensors in the iPad Pro to scan the space. As we scan the space, we are going to be capturing all of the dimensions by using those LiDAR sensors in the backs of these iPads. We're not capturing a video, just capturing dimension data. So let's get to it. We're going to hit start scanning. We're going to pretend I am in a 1-story home. We're also just going to scan a small piece of it so you can get a sense of what that scanning functionality looks like. I start by capturing that first wall, and as soon as that first wall is captured, I'm moving. So we're going to grab that 3D model, and as we do this, it's capturing all those dimensions. I'm going to name this room using a preset one. I'm going to add just that next room over. I'm not going to scan the whole space because I want to show you some of Conduit's awesome scan editing tools that help you change anything if you don't get the chance to scan a whole space or anything of that like. So we're just going to capture that corner and hit stop. We got a portion of my hallway, and we're going to hit save. We're going to hit finish scan because everything's been merged together already. Beautiful. We are good to go. Now, maybe I do want to perfect this and I want to draw out the rest of this wall right here. I can just hit save once I'm happy with it. Can also add a wall here if I'd like to, and hit save again. And now I've defined what the footprint of this hallway looks like. I can hit room assignment and just confirm that all the walls that I've added are part of that structure, and similarly do so with my bedroom. Perfect. We're ready to keep rolling. We have in-app coaching that helps give me a guide of maybe some of the things I should check. So for example, I have wide doors. Are any of them glass? They're not, so I can dismiss that. Similarly, my wall loads are high. One of the reasons is because I have no insulation in them. Now that is accurate for this building, so I'm going to hit confirm. With that, I'm ready to go, and I am almost done with my design. Perhaps one of the things that came up in talking to the homeowner is knowing that some of these rooms are less comfortable than others. Perhaps I'll pull up my load visualizer tool and show exactly what they're feeling. So if you are in my office today, you know it's going to get pretty toasty later this afternoon, and that's because we have west-facing glass. It differentially impacts this room than a room that doesn't have glass in that orientation, and you can see how that temperature changes over the course of a beautiful June day. So maybe one of my solutions is that I am going to add a mini sled. I might show them exactly what that's going to look like to make me more comfortable in my office. And also shift that to another wall and capture a photo there. Perhaps I want to show them what it's going to look like to add another return. And I can snap a photo as well. And we are good to go. So lastly, we are going to go take a look at our reports and bring this all together. We've generated an ACCA certified Manual J. Has everything you would expect from your design conditions, your summary details about the space, your block load, your story load, and then your room by room loads. You're also going to have a 2D floor plan with dimensions. Maybe I want guidance on what equipment to input from here. I can select the right piece of equipment that I want to install. I'll actually get the range of equipment that's going to meet the needs. I can use this table to help me select that right equipment. Perhaps I want to better understand, do I have the right duct system for this space? I can plug in the airflow that my air handler that I'm suggesting is going to deliver. And I can see what a room by room airflow would be for this space, helping me understand what the right solution is going to be. And finally, I can show the homeowner exactly what I have in mind. I can show them the bird's eye view of their home. I can show them the total loads on a space, the home details, the 3D model, the 2D floor plan with dimensions and square footage and room by room CFM. I can toggle on and off the sections I want to show them, as well as show visuals and photos that I captured along the journey. And then finally, show them that homeowner education, if I so choose. I can share this report by emailing it to myself or taking advantage of our integrations. I can pull this up and flip through the pages as I see fit. And with that, you're ready to start scanning in Conduit.